Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. It's been a while with some big changes. One of them being Joshua's here on a permanent basis. He'll be here in every video from now on. And today, West Ham versus Aston Villa, Monday Night Football. You love to see it. And Tom is at his house because obviously we can't be together, social distancing. But the team news has just come out. So we'll look at those first. Tom, do you want to read the West Ham lineup?
Yeah, I'm just quickly getting up the team sheet now. I should have been ready. Damn it.
That's no problem.
Right. So, West Ham starting 11. We go with Lucas Fabianski in goal, as per usual. Cresswell, Balbuena and Ogbonna keep their positions. Then we've got Sofao, Masuaku and Souček, and then Captain Wright. Antonio is back in the squad and has replaced Sebastian Haller, who has moved to the bench.
Okay.
So it's basically the same team that we played against Sheffield United, just with the one change with Antonio.
Alright, it's very decent. What's your bench looking like?
Bench, like I said, Haller is on the bench obviously moved from starting 11 from last week. But Rama, who didn't get any game time against Sheffield United, which was kind of a lot of West Ham fans were quite annoyed about.
Yeah.
We move on to the Mark Noble, Lanzini, and then we got Ben Johnson, Issa Diop, and then Darren Randolph as our backup keeper on the bench. So quite a strong side.
That's fairly few changes, but fairly standard, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. We'll get into predictions in a bit once I have read out the Villa team. Actually, Joshua, do you want to do the honours?
Go for it.
So we've gone with a 4-2-3-1.
Only the one change for us. Obviously, Barkley being injured last game, going to be out for a couple of weeks, sees Horahan take his place. That was the debate before who would take that, but we go with Martinez in goal, Target, Mings, Konsa and Cash, and the two you've got midfields, you've got McGinn, Louise, and then standard of Grealish on the left, Trezeguet on the right, and Watkins up front by himself.
And our bench is
standard of Jed Steer as our backup. We've got Neil Taylor, Bertrand Traore, Marvelous Nakamba, Anwar El Ghazi, El Mohammadi, and a nice appearance on the bench for Jacob Ramsey,
who is very promising. I like that team. I wanted to see Horahan play. He hasn't got many minutes this season, but I like the bloke.
So hope we get some free kicks.
Bang one in, be lovely. What are you saying for the predictions then, Joshua?
With my initial thoughts, it's going to be a tough game.
Yep.
We have played better on the road so far this season, but West Ham are admittedly seriously in form at the moment. I'm going to go with a fairly boring 1-1 draw.
Very nice.
That surprised me.
Obviously, our away form, we haven't lost this season away yet, and we haven't conceded this season away yet. Which is obviously very impressive, and our last away was, I believe, versus Arsenal, the 3-0 win. It's going to be tight. We always seem to draw against you. Obviously, our last visit to London Stadium was West Ham 1, Villa 1, kept us in the season, in the Premier League, sorry. We're watching that right now.
That was the most stressful game I've ever watched in my career, as time following Villa. I've got to say, that was...
I'm going to enjoy this one a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go 1-0 Villa, and I'm going to say Jack Grealish to bag the winner. Tom, what do you think about that?
I'm going to have to have a go at you for that. I mean, a 1-0 win is... I mean, both attack threats the attacking threat for both teams is very, very good. I mean, Jarrett Bowen, Grealish, Watkins, Antonio, both like all very good attacking players, and it's not going to be a 1-1, it's not going to be a 1-0, it's either going to be a 2-2 or a 2-1-2, and I'm just going to be biased and go 2-1 West Ham.
Okay, fair enough, you're allowed to be biased.
Yeah.
Going to be very interesting. So the way this is going to work is, obviously you've got you over the call now. We're going to show our reaction to hopefully many goals this match, even though I've predicted a 1-0. And then we'll jump back on Discord or over the phone after the match and show our post-match thoughts. Well, before we go, please make sure to subscribe. We're on 67 subscribers. If you could bump us up, that would be lovely. Give this video
2 subscribers would be fantastic.
So, yeah, for goodness sake. Yeah, and give this video a thumbs up. We hope you enjoy the video.
Okay, people. It feels good for football to be back. Now, take the knee. Here we go, boys. Come on, you Irons.
Okay, we're back. 2 minutes before the match. Line-up is being shown on TV. We're in our third kit tonight, which Josh was more keen on than I am. And obviously West Ham in their home.
Dean Smith has had 9
Come on, the
days
boys!
to ponder on the ramifications of...
So question for you, Joshua. Who are you most scared of in the West Ham team?
Antonio's been on a bit of form at the moment.
Their great escape in July.
Yeah.
1-1 draw produced a crucial point on the final day of the season.
Bowen, Antonio and
conceded in every away game on their return to the Premier League. They return with 3 clean sheets out of 3 on their travels, 3 away wins.
Obviously, Zach really likes this Aston Villa third kit for some reason. I mean, I need to see it first to then actually kind of be like, yeah, it's alright. Here we go. Come on, boys. Come on. Yes! Come on! Let's go! You're gonna love that. Oh, 1-0, 2 minutes in, assist from Bowen. You love that. You love to see it.
It's definitely not able to get off his line. O'Connor's put it in. The VAR will check as to whether the goalkeeper was impeded. It's a great start for West Ham. It's Masuaku. Cornell's ahead of it. Cresswell on the outside. Masuaku.
I don't know where that was going, but
too much on that.
Where is it?
Normally better than that.
He's got a mate up there with the stewards.
That left foot.
Okay, we're 6 minutes into the game. Masuaku's attacking on the left side. See what happens. Oh, that's a wayward shot. Well, not really a shot, more of a cross, but 6 minutes gone. West Ham have been obviously the dominant side with the goal. Yeah, you can't really say much what's happened with the 5 minutes. It's just been getting an understanding on how the teams are going to play throughout the rest of the 84, 83. Oh, so Fowles found the ball down the side to find Bowen. Positioned wrong. Very unlucky.
Collected by Ollie Watkins, and here's Grealish.
Oh, okay. Go on.
Trezeguet.
Oh,
to roll away from Masuaku. It's going to be a corner.
Anything you get, any chance he gets.
Yeah, he'd be happy to get the corner here because he doesn't catch hold of the shot.
One time, one day, we'll go
better
back
for Villa.
on it. But at this current time, it just doesn't seem possible.
Tends to get a lot of shots in Trezeguet without working the keeper.
Oh, okay, I've seen him take a corner.
Doing you.
Yeah.
By Grealish in by target.
Oh.
Must have been flying goal.
Okay.
Yes, we concert.
Concert.
Showing some promise.
Apologies if you heard some inappropriate language.
I love how I say it.
I know, every game you'll hear it.
Realistically, right? It's going to be football fans watching this.
They're going to be saying...
Shots on for him.
Yeah! Come on! What a goal!
That kind of ability.
Oh, wow.
It's a glorious
Game
strike
on.
from Jack
No, that's
Grealish
my
and Aston
prediction.
Villa.
See you later.
Scoring goals aplenty this season. One here.
Banger at the end of last season. Banger now.
Absolute quality that from Villa's captain. He wasn't getting much
So
joy on
Matty
the left-hand
Cash assist
side.
as well.
He did what he does so often, drifting in to try and find the ball, try and find space. There's an
Amazing.
erection on
I
it.
love that.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
He's got that kind of ability. It's a glorious strike from Jack Grealish and Aston Villa, who've been scoring goals aplenty this season, have an important one here to level it up at the London Stadium.
Boom.
Yeah, absolute quality that from Villa's captain. He wasn't getting much joy on the left-hand side, so he did what he does so often, drifting in to try and find the ball.
Ah, that's a good goal. Very good goal.
A significant one, but he takes responsibility.
Oh, does that? It takes a little deflection off of Bonner, I think. The slightest. Ooh.
See, I don't think there was a foul. Corhan done the foul.
No.
He just
The
stopped.
man who knows how to win fouls.
Soft foul on Grealish as well, to be honest. But he's always going to go down, isn't he?
He knew the contact was coming. So it did come.
Oh, okay.
Villa have got a free kick.
If we
Possibility
can turn this around, definitely
turning
going to call
the
to turn it left.
disastrous start. Putting it right behind them. Horahan takes. It's an excellent ball. Now McGinn.
Shoot!
First ball by
Oh!
Rez. Something
Poor idea.
What on
Good ball
earth
in
was
by
that?
Horahan, that.
I mean, like,
Between the back line and the keeper. Difficult one to deal with.
even Nanny could do
Villa
that, doesn't
carrying
he?
the greater threat at the moment.
Side netting. Oh, I heard that net and I. Quite a rough and toughen, right? Rough and toughen. Quite a rough first half. Referee has made some quite poor decisions. But I mean, I can be satisfied. Not happy, but satisfied. Obviously, attack hasn't been too great, but we've been holding off well. I mean, you couldn't really stop that Grealish goal. The Grealish goal was. But yeah, we'll cut to the bit now where me and Zach will talk about our thoughts on the half.
Okay, we're back on call with Tom. Half time, 1-1. Tom, J4.
I got my hopes up. 2 minutes gone, and well, we'll start off. First minute, obviously testing the waters for a couple of players, and West Ham receive a corner. Byrne whips it in, and Bonner kind of back post beats target to the ball, and decent header. Would you agree, Zach?
Yeah, no, it was. Villa should have done much better defending, and should have actually had someone better to cover a Bonner.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the positioning of the players. I mean, you had Mings and Konsa kind of in the mix, where you kind of had Bonner kind of drifting out wide and kind of just.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of built my hopes up quite a lot actually, because I was like, yes, we scored, yes. And I was just kind of playing through my head how I was gonna enter this call with like, yeah, we're winning, boys. But no. Jack Grealish with, I mean, from a West Ham's point of view, you can't really do much. Maybe you could do a bit more pressing onto the ball because Bonner's kind of he's following Grealish, but he's not kind of putting in the tackle. Maybe cautious on making a foul, and Grealish loves to fall on the floor like a baby, but superb goal. I mean, you can't really knock anything off it. Great goal.
He loves scoring again at West Ham Stadium. He scored last season, and now he's scoring this season.
I mean, he's only scored twice.
Obviously, that's my prediction out the window. Joshua's prediction is obviously
still in play.
I feel like there's definitely more goals from both sides in the second half.
Villa have been more attacking, but I think West Ham have done quite well to hold it off. I saw you saw the kind of the confrontation between Safal and Grealish. That kind of battle between them two is quite entertaining to watch. There was a bit of a kind of row between the two players, which then got Antonio involved, saying that, "Come on, Grealish, stay on your feet, not on your ass." And then it's just a lot of arguments going around, really. Not big arguments, but just little comments, just kind of going, you know what, stay on your feet. And Dean Smith was kind of getting a bit loud. I was like, calm down, boy.
Yeah. Joshua, what do you
I think in that situation, as much as you'd want the player to stay on their feet, I know if I was Grealish, I'd be, as soon as you feel the contact, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, that's how it is, really. It's like you feel contact on your shoulder, by the side of you. As soon as you feel that contact, you kind of just have to kind of go down. It's not like Mohamed Salah where no one touches you and you just do an Olympic dive for gold medal, but yeah,
it's definitely a close game.
Yeah.
End to end. Right. After our half-time sort of thoughts.
Well, there's a slight deflection as well, actually. Bonner kind of gets a foot onto the Grealish's goal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is it more of a deflection, or is it just sort of a bit like little touch on the way in?
Because the ball kind of not drastic kind of swaz on it, but it hits it well. Yeah.
It does. Right. Well, I need to transfer my memory cards onto the computer, so there's space for the second half. I also need to get a drink. So we'll see you second half. Hopefully there's more goals to watch, otherwise it'd be a boring half, like Joshua said. See you in a bit, Tom.
Yep, I'll see you at full time.
See you at full time.
Unusual these days.
Okay, second half. Looks like Ben Ron was coming on. Bit dodgy. Well, not dodgy, but it's obviously a threat. Otherwise West Ham would have gone in for him.
Well,
we wanted in for him.
We wanted him as well.
But Watkins versus Benrahma, that hasn't happened before, has it really? Don't think it has. No. So that'll be interesting to see. Old mates, whole partnership going up against each other. Back on the camera, hopefully he doesn't die on us this time. So that's Antonio and Masaka off, Benrahma and Haller. It's two strikers they've put on, or one striker, one winger. Anyway, kicking off. Come on, the Villa.
I think Grealish should come to West Ham. He's currently warming up, and he's playing with the bubbles. He's loving it. Oh, I'd like to see that. Oh, I think we're making a double substitution for half time, which is very strange. That's strange from David Moyes. So Haller's coming on, and Benrahma is coming on as well. Let's see what happens in the second half. I just remembered that obviously Benrahma used to play with Ollie Watkins. It's like the Lewandowski Royce meme. Oh, Fornals is found Bowen. Sandwiched between Villa players. Bowen has found Benrahma on the edge of the box. Bowen. Oh! Yes! Come on! Sorry, Benrahma has found Bowen in the middle of the box. Bowen just... Let's go! 30 seconds gone. You love that. Yes, FPL! FPL! Yes, FPL! So Haller, flippy flapper. Bowen, Fornals has slided the ball across to Bowen. Bowen's in the middle, finds Ben Rama on the outside, like I said. Little chip ball and little flick on header from Bowen. 2-1 West Ham. You love to see it.
Here he is. Clever ball in.
Oh, come on.
Delightful touch from Jared Bowen. So West Ham have started the second half exactly the way they started the first.
That is literally how.
And well by David Moyes because his substitutions have produced an early dividend. Alan Smith.
Even Moyes is
Yes, Ben Rama,
confused.
he got an assist against Fulham, didn't he, for Soucek's goal, and he's just got himself another
So
one here.
sleepy.
A couple of players going for it. Bowen and Haller, I think it was. The important part is that it finds itself in the back of the net. What a start, what a substitution by David Moyes. It's Bowen's goal. No doubt about it. Right on the spot.
Okay, so there has been an incident between Fornals and Grealish, and obviously Grealish does a delayed kind of dive. What's happening here?
He heads for the dugout.
John Terry and one of the West Ham officials get a yellow card.
John Terry,
That's strange.
first yellow card of his career.
Very,
Sure.
very, as you call it, shithouse kind of football. Grealish is just, I have no idea what's going on.
VAR have confirmed that Peter Banks got the right man.
Yeah, it was Fornals with a challenge on Grealish. Bit of a delayed reaction going down there, but
He does.
I've
see what the
described it
West
as reckless from Fornals.
yeah, Peter Banks right on the spot.
But then you say that, it looks weak, but actually the pain could be a lot worse.
Yeah, you just don't know. I'm sure Tom will have his opinion. Oh,
Freed
who's
now,
getting on now?
got his card out
Who?
as he heads for the dugout.
What's going on here?
Oh, he's booked the manager. Not the manager, he's booked
Two
one
of
of the...
Assistants.
Tom
Who's
Terry,
Terry and
Did they have an
first
argument
yellow
or
card of
something?
his career, that's for sure.
okay.
Oh,
Busy
I'll
for
pick
Anthony
you
Taylor
as
down
well.
there.
interesting.
Moyes done a really good choice on bringing on Haller and Bowen. Corner doesn't do well. Here come, oh great. Here come Aston Villa on the counter attack. Grealish kicks a ball. Oh, finds Watkins. Oh, what a save! Well done, Fabianski. He should have been a tap in, but Trezeguet doesn't do well.
He's got to score.
Watkins did everything right.
I don't know.
Might not even have been going in.
I know what's going on, but I don't know how to explain it. It's quite strange.
Again. Lovely touch from Douglas Luiz.
Go on, penalty!
The referee
Is that a penalty? That is a penalty.
pointed for the penalty. It's going to be reviewed by VAR. but
Oh, it's going to be turned over. It's going to
Yeah, VR hates us.
Concern for West Ham after the touch. Declan Rice rules no, but the answer I think is yes. Trezeguet is down.
Oh, what? Come on.
It's Douglas Luiz.
Well, it was a little shirt pull, wasn't it?
1-0 down, they got it back to 1-1. They're 2-1 down. It's the frame of the goal, it's still in play. Now the whistle's gone, and Ollie Watkins has let West Ham off the hook.
Well, I said he hasn't quite looked himself tonight, Watkins. One or two chances ahead of 5 minutes ago that he should have done better with.
Someone
And it does
telling me
affect your
wasn't doing the
confidence.
crossbar challenge.
As an England fan, seeing that skill that Grealish did, pulls it back with one foot, kicks it with the other. Tasty. Tasty, tasty. Well, apparently there's a penalty for Aston Villa. Obviously, it does go to VAR. Where's the foul? There was and Alan Smith kind of points out there's a slight shirt pull from Declan Rice, but does he go down too easily?
I'm sure there's overwhelming evidence there, but maybe enough.
Okay, Watkins has stepped back. It is going to go ahead. He's going to go for the kick. He's going to go left. He hits the crossbar!
Hits the frame of the goal, it's still in play. The whistle's gone, and Ollie Watkins has let West Ham off the hook.
Here come West Ham on the attack. Bowen passes it to Fornals. Fornals back to Bowen. Bowen trips over again. Oh, he hasn't done his shoelaces properly. No, Bowen! That's annoying. Let's see what happens with this Villa attack. Goes past Watkins and Balbuena, and Fabianski cleans it up.
Chance for Target to cross.
Yes! Come on! In there! Get in there!
And he's not
Come on!
He thinks Villa can go and win
Makes
this.
up for his penalty.
Well,
It really does.
just wonder whether he was close to being offside. He was right on the last line.
Oh, don't be
It's a lovely
offside.
ball in from Target.
Oh, that is as
I
well.
think this one just might be disallowed. Just looking at Sofal on this far side. He was the closest maybe to keeping him on.
His arm is
the ball was
offside.
struck.
Oh, is it? Because we've got him.
And,
Well, the arm can't be offside, can it?
well, Patrick Bamford proved that it could.
Could it?
Yeah,
Or was it the shoulder?
it's the top of the arm. It's that
Top of the arm.
yeah, the T-shirt mark.
Is it at the end of this?
It might. The message from VAR is continue to delay the kickoff.
If that is an offside.
I give up. But honestly,
This is one of we've
honestly
had
give
some
up.
very tight ones since VAR came in.
Yeah.
This is right up there with the toughest of calls.
Yeah.
If it takes this long, it shouldn't. It should just be
Sofal on
right.
the
It's a
far
goal.
side.
It shouldn't
It should just be
take
blatant
5
decisions,
minutes just to decide whether it's a goal or whether it's offside or a
What will
penalty.
fans make of this in the stadium? At least it's
Right.
been done in
You speak to
tranquility.
Grampy, right? He will say football back in the day was much more enjoyable. I bet you.
It does not count. VAR have said no goal,
That's ridiculous.
and West Ham still have their lead. It's been their night in many ways, and that's the tightest of calls. And
Cannot
Ollie
believe it.
Watkins, who's done so well since he signed from Brentford, has had double frustration here. Hits the bar with a penalty, hits the back of the net, and by the tightest of calls is given offside. And he's not celebrating too much. He thinks Villa can go and win this.
Well, just wonder whether he was close to being offside. He was right on the last line. It's a lovely ball in from Target. Oh, I think
That could be ruled offside. I'm not being biased. That could be ruled offside.
just looking at Sofal on this far side.
Seeing how strict offside rule is.
Closest maybe to keeping him on.
It's at the moment the ball was struck. And,
Well,
That's offside.
the offside, can it?
well, Patrick Bamford proved that it could.
Could it?
Yeah,
Or was it the shoulder?
it's the top of the arm. It's that
It-
Top of the arm.
yeah, the T-shirt mark. It's going to be a nail biter this.
That's really. This is going to be really picky.
Watkins.
He's offside.
Right now. Dear, oh dear.
It's very unfair.
It does not count.
I want to celebrate it, but that is really, really, really harsh.
Ollie Watkins, who's
Zach's fuming. Not the day that Watkin wants. That's very unlucky. That is so unlucky. Well, that took 2 minutes, so we'll go 7 minutes after the 90.
El Mohammadi, pressed by Benrahma. Douglas Luiz, McGinn. Towards Watkins again.
Just blow the whistle, put us out of misery.
Turning to the ball. Picks himself up. Laid in behind the ball. Surely the last few seconds now. Grealish. It's offside. El Ghazi gets the cross in. West Ham coat. And West Ham win. They are on the rise. It's not been a win to enjoy for David Moyes. But they're fifth in the table, a third victory in a row. Ollie Watkins, particularly summing up the frustrations his old Brentford teammate Syed Benrahma.
It's 8 minutes after the 90 now.
Surely the last few seconds now. Grealish. That's offside. El Ghazi gets the cross in. West Ham coat. And West Ham.
Yes! Come on!
It's not been a win to enjoy for David Moyes. But they're fifth in the table, a third victory in a row.
Well done, Moisey. Unlucky Watkins, unlucky Villa. Oh. Benrahma and Watkins hugging. I feel bad for Watkins. Very good player, but he just wasn't his game.
Showing some sympathy. Watkins hitting the bar with a penalty that would have made it 2-2 and put the ball in the net, which he thought was 2-2. A long VAR review was ruled out. Jack Grealish did score one equaliser after Ogbonna had set West Ham on to an early lead. Jared Bowen shouldered in.
I guess I'll see you on the call with Tom.
Na 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 na. The thing is though, under the law, I'm recording this at the minute. Under the law, it's very unfair, but it is the law in the football world.
But I can't see how. In another game, that could have been given onside, and then in that game, it's given off. So it's just you need to have consistency. Anyway, I'm gonna start recording in a second.
Well, I've just recorded that segment bit, so I just wanted to add that in.
Sports.
You're at fifth and Leicester fourth. Tom, as you already started recording, it's your win. I'll let you just talk.
Talk about an impact sub. Syed Benrahma, you beauty. Yeah, I think that's what we needed. We needed fresh legs. I mean, Masuaku he had an alright game. I wasn't sure on the actual substitute, but it was worth it. The link-up play between Benrahma and Bowen. I know I keep on saying that Benrahma's starting this game. He's going to start this game. No, he's going to start this game. He has to start the next game against Man United, I think.
Yeah. No, you can see his quality in tonight's game.
Yeah, I think what was quite a heartwarming thing at the end was Benrahma literally went straight to Watkins and gave him a hug.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite nice.
Well, it got very tense at one point, didn't it?
Yeah, I was on my edge of my seat. It was quite a feisty and I wouldn't say toxic, but it was on the verge of being toxic, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Obviously, Grealish was having his row of keeps on falling into the ground. Yeah, we're both very close form wise in like club.
We both got very similar teams in a way.
Sorry, I just seen the Watkins free penalty. I think it was a nice thing to move on to.
I had a funny feeling he wasn't going to score.
Seeing his record at the bottom right, he's only scored 2 of his last 5 penalties. It was not destined for greatness, but it was destined to be a miss. I wanted him to score because that's minus points on my FPL now.
Yeah, I know. And Trezeguet as well. He should have put that chance.
He fluffed it.
He fluffed it against Brighton as well. He needs to work on his finishing ability because it's so frustrating when literally, I said if it was the other way around, if it was Trezeguet to
Watkins would be burying that.
Watkins was burying it.
To be honest, no. Actually, if it was the other way around, I would have seen, El Ghazi. No, not El Ghazi, sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah. Trezeguet, I'm getting mixed up. You have like 3 players that sound the same. That kind of sounded a bit mad, but Trezeguet, if that was Trezeguet passing it to Grealish, Trezeguet would have gone for the shot, which I think Grealish should have done.
Yeah.
Because he had a good angle of the goal, and I think he would have got near post.
Should we move on? Can we move on to the disallowed goal as well?
Yeah.
It's offside, but you look at the Bamford goal as well against Palace, and it was literally where along the arm does it count as onside to offside, and that is my question.
Yeah, there's no real kind of distinctive point to put the line on the shoulder or on the arm even.
Yeah.
I think it either has to, because they put it halfway down the arm, or halfway between the shoulder and the end of the sleeve. That's where they put the VAR line. Or was it the end of the sleeve?
I just feel, personally, that you're taking that long to make a decision. I mean, the VAR guy was drawing all sorts of math graphs I haven't seen since GCSE. You know, it just seems like if you're taking that long to make a decision, is it really worth it? Should VAR only be there for the
clear and obvious?
Yeah.
Clear and obvious. It was put in for that. I don't even know anymore. It's frustrating because we could have easily took a point from that, at least.
Yeah.
But we both had very good chances. And it was both very frustrating that both your goals came pretty much within the first minute of each half.
You're falling asleep.
And that was frustrating. We didn't start each half as well as we could have. We just lacked concentration at the start.
Yeah. And I mean, going back to the offside disallowed goal, they did have to see from Sofau's point of view and Ogbona's point of view. So that's why it took extra long. But I think it's that thing where they want reassurance, but then too much reassurance leads to false. Oh, I was doing it earlier. I was overthinking and making sure, and then that's it, doubting. I'm like doubting the decision, and I feel like it was almost to that point. If you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely. So just kick it up, move on. It's not a disappointing loss, if you know what I mean.
I would say it is true. I had to disagree. That's a disappointing loss for you.
It's disappointing, but there's definitely. It's not one of those losses.
See the stats. Sorry to interrupt you, but the stats have just come up on the screen now. 6 attempts to 16, 2 on target to 6, expected goals 0.443 to expected goals 2.45. Touches in the opposition box 9 to 25. Passes in the final third 23 to 118. Possession 34 to 66. 1 yellow card for both teams, and that was going from home to away. So you dominated the game. We just held off.
Said that it says something that when West Ham weren't playing well and still won. So yeah, we definitely dominated, especially that second half.
I just realised I put Bowen on my bench for fantasy and had Son in, which again wasn't.
No, we won't bring up the Chelsea Tottenham game. That was boring. We're here for the West Ham Aston Villa game. West Ham come out on top. Very happy, moving up to 5th European spot. Looks very tasty. Got a tough Man United game next week or on the weekend.
And you've broken a record, I believe, tonight, haven't you?
Probably, maybe not. I don't know.
I've got 3 wins in a row since
2000.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Should we round it up there?
Yeah, do you want to outro the video then?
Yeah, as well. Sad night for us. Good night for Tom. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, even if you're not a Villa fan. And we will see you next time, whenever that may be. Cheers.
See you later.